Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Guns Locked. I'm Gunter the Great, and today we're going to be reviewing Fat Nick's dreadlocks. I don't know why he goes by that name, but we're going to check out his dreadlocks today, so let's just go straight into it. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this series. This series is a week series, so I'm uploading every single day, 7 days of the week. You guys are going to enjoy it, so go ahead and hit the thumbs up. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys have not already subscribed, subscribe before I jump into this video. So, alright, let's jump into the video. Alright, so I'm just gonna call him by Nick. I don't want to do no disrespect, so we'll call him Nick. In this picture, you can see that his hair is super frizzy. And why is his hair super frizzy? Considering his hair is straight or wavy or whatever you want to call it, his hair is wavy or straight, and yeah, it's gonna be frizzy. It's going to be frizzy unless you crochet hook it or twist it every day and maintain it, because straight hair is hard to maintain and hard to take care of, especially with dreadlocks. Not sure exactly how he got his dreadlocks. He could have started with beeswax, he could have started with back combing, could have even started with crochet hook or twist and rip. He could have done any of those methods. All those methods work good with straight hair. I would exclude using wax because wax is a no-go on dreadlocks whatsoever, but if you do use wax, just know that you're going to have buildup. You can see that he does have new growth on the bottom of his dreadlocks. He also does have black hair and he dyes it blonde. Pretty interesting. I seen him wearing some Dragon Ball Z shirts, so I'm pretty sure he wants to be like, I'm assuming Goku when he goes Super Saiyan, or anybody who goes Super Saiyan. I think that's pretty cool. Not sure if that's the truth, but from the outside looking in, I think that could be true. You can see that not all of his hair is inside of a dreadlock. Some of it is frizzy and wispy and hanging outside of the dreadlock, and that looks fine. It's not a bad thing. It's all up to the person who has the dreadlocks if they want it like that or not. If you don't like it, you could always crochet hook those loose hairs into the dreadlock to make it look neater as you like, or anything like that. Pretty interesting hairstyle. Very bold move, I think. I think it's a bold move in general if you have straight hair and you have dreadlocks. Kudos to everybody who has that, and that takes a lot of patience, so I wouldn't really knock anybody who has straight hair dreadlocks, because they definitely spend a lot of time on their hair if they have straight hair and they have dreadlocks. But we're gonna move on to this next photo, which his hair is bleached all the way to the root right here. Looks really cool in this picture. As you guys can tell, like I said, he does have a Dragon Ball Z shirt on. His hair is braided in this picture. That's why his hair in the last picture was kind of wavy and curly. Once your hair comes out of braids, if you get it wet or if it has any product in it, it will be wavy and curly afterwards. So that's what I'm assuming that his hair was doing in that picture. But it is pretty interesting. He does have, I think, 3 braids pulled to the back, and he has a hair tie in it. And I've seen him in multiple pictures, and this is how he usually wears his hair. And majority of the pictures I've seen, he does have his hair pulled back and the braids, or just pulled back and pulled up and everything. Looks like what I said, bleached all the way to the root, and he has like a fresh cut right here. It looks like he has a low fade. Not a bald fade, but just a low fade, dropping down in the back. Pretty interesting hairstyle. Low fade or a drop fade is very rare for people with dreadlocks. Most people have either just a full head of dreads, or they'll have like a lineup and kind of their hairline kind of back with the dreads starting kind of past their hairline, and have the hairline crisp so the dreadlocks aren't getting snipped or anything like that. But it is very rare when people have a drop fade with dreadlocks. Moving on to this next photo, you can see that his hair is thick dreadlocks, so he has some thick ones, some are skinny, and then some hair is just hanging out of the dreadlock like I said. But in this one, he does have a few of his dreadlocks braided up in the back to, I feel, just to match the width and the girth of like the dreadlocks in the front. That's what I'm assuming. That could be wrong, but it looks pretty interesting. I didn't even know he was a rapper until I seen him holding the mic and everything. But overall, like I said, very bold move to have dreadlocks with straight hair, and it is cool. I'm not gonna hate on someone with straight hair who has dreadlocks. I know a lot of people do, and a lot of people don't like it. I don't really understand like the bad stigma they get with it. If somebody wants to get their hair a certain way, go for it. Like, I don't really mind. I don't think anybody should mind, really. Like I said in one of the other photos, he does have his hair pulled back mostly, so this is the hairstyle I see him rocking a lot. And I'm assuming that every time his hair grows out, he just bleaches it again, and that would seem like a lot of work too. So there's just so much going on with his hair. He dyes it, he has to maintain it because his hair's straight. You could see all the wispy hair out of his dreadlocks in this photo. It's just a whole bunch to actually take in and try to maintain. But if you want to see the length of his hair, we're going to move over to this photo, and his hair goes down to about like under his chest, and you can see that his hair is very black at the root, and it's pretty long at the roots right here. Also, it's not all the way bleached. There's some black at the tips of his dreadlocks, and it's just kind of all over the place. multiple colors in this picture. I would assume that his hair is about 2 feet or a little over 2 feet in this picture. His hair is actually really long, and that's one thing about straight hair too, and I think it goes along with straight hair dreadlocks, is when people with straight hair have dreadlocks, it's not much shrinkage because it all has to do with maintenance work with crochet hook or rip and twist, which there's not that much shrinkage on that, or you don't lose that much hair length when you do those methods. But that also comes along with all the patience you have to endure with straight hair, which will take a lot. I'm not able to endure that, so I wouldn't really want to do that. But if you have straight hair and you do it, like I said, that's up to you. Okay, we got 2 more photos to go through. This is another one. I just wanted to show you guys the curl pattern in his hair. Not necessarily, well, not really the curl pattern, just how his hair is curled in the dreadlocks and how frizzy his roots are, man, because it's not really maintained. But I'm assuming that he just keeps his hair in braids a lot to enhance the locking process, and I'm pretty sure that does a great job because it'll keep the dreadlocks hard and it'll keep the process maturing faster, I feel, because there'll be traction on the dreadlocks the whole time. But we're gonna move on to this last photo of his hair being bleached again. You can see that his ends are wispy. This is what the ends are looking like on his hair. His ends are black, so that's an interesting hairstyle as well, is having bleached hair with black tips. And that's very rare. Everyone usually just has black hair with bleach tips. Not too much to see here. He does have interesting hair, like a lot of people doing bold moves in the rap game or industry. Everyone always just has like interesting hairstyles, so that's his interesting hairstyle. But you guys, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please give it a thumbs up. If you guys like his hair, comment that down below. If you guys don't like his hair, you guys can leave that comment as well. But it's not really up to you. It's up to the person who has the dreadlocks. It's up to them if they like their hair or not. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my other channel. It's Gunther the Great. Link is always in the description. It's my daily vlog. I vlog every single day on that channel. And yeah, go check it out. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.